Over the next few days, this place is going to get very busy because of holiday travel. In fact, the GTA expects to see as many as 2.5 million passengers in December alone. We have surveyed passengers. They have told us over the past few months and years that they want to be informed before they arrive at the airport, and they want to be informed using online media. What you see here on my left and on my right is just a sample of what was surrendered here at the checkpoints at Pearson airports over the past few days. We still see passengers bringing sharp objects that are prohibited, and also liquids, gels, and aerosols that have a limitation. I think the liquids, gels, and aerosols are still creating confusions. We have lots of incidents with female passengers and cosmetics, for example, cream. Perhaps don't associate that a cream is actually a liquid, gel, or aerosol, and it is subjected to the restrictions. Same thing with food products, peanut butter, maple syrup, or even bottles of water. Well, this is not a liquid, it's just my water. Oh, it is. So if passengers absolutely want to bring maybe their stainless bottle of water, they can empty it and bring it to the checkpoint. But bottles that are not open or half open can't be let through. The liquids, gels, and aerosol restrictions are illustrated here. The containers must be of 100 milliliter or less, and the number of containers must fit in these 1 liter plastic bags. And 1 bag per passenger.
It's like a switchblade, but it's actually a comb. But it's not a comb. It's like a press the button, it comes out like that. It looks like a knife, but it's not. It's actually a comb. This is a foam one. It has a little clip over here. See? So it's all made out of foam. Got this in transporter actually a couple weeks ago.
Under the X-ray, it looks like a real gun. And if you can imagine someone pulling a toy gun on a plane, the reaction it could cause panic and anxiety, obviously. So we're asking passengers to leave them in their check bags. These are, I won't say too common, but we see them quite often. Replicas of bullets, belt buckles that look like guns, or toy guns, handcuffs. Obviously, restraining devices are not permitted. This may look innocent, but when you have this image on an X-ray, it can actually look like a real bullets. So obviously, it takes time, and it's all fine in check bags, but not in carry-on bags, obviously. If it's properly registered, your firearms and your ammunition properly packed, there's no problem. It's permitted in check bags, but not in carry-on. Liquid gels and aerosols are just disposed of, and some of these items, I believe, are given to charitable organizations, and they auction them for their cause. We don't confiscate these items, but we can let them through. So if we see something that's not allowed on the other side, we'll offer the passengers the option to leave it with a family member that may be at the airport, or store it here in the travel store, put it back in their car, or ultimately to leave it at the checkpoint, and then it will end up in one of our bins. Every time a passenger brings one of these items, it can add 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes to the screening process. And when you have a lot of flights departing at the same time, it can add to the lineup pretty quickly. Quick demonstration at the screening line, just to illustrate how a well-prepared passenger can just breeze through the checkpoint versus a passenger that is not well prepared, who will be stuck at the checkpoint for 4, 5, 3 minutes, depending on the case.
The boarding pass? Have laptop in the bag? Do you have any liquids and gels in the bag? Good. Jacket and the empty pockets. Is anything metallic in the pockets? Change, like cell phone, keys and change.
Telephone booster, please come through.
Hello, madam. Can you see the boarding pass? You have a laptop in the bag? laptop now. You can put the passenger separate. If you have any leg passengers, remove it. Can you do a little bag for that? You like to remove your jack? No? Anything metallic? You want to put your bag? And I'm going to put your carry. You have something here.
Come through, please. Hello, bonjour, ma'am. I'm scanning. Stand your arms, please. Bucket.
There's a big piece of metal in the shoe, so that's why alarms and we need to check.
Passing it again, okay? Passing it back. All right. Passing it back again.
That's what we call a localized physical search. It's to resolve the alarm with the metal detector. And by patting her down, the training officers cleared the alarm, and she was allowed to continue.
I'm going to shoes in the X-ray machine. You're very lovely. Thank you so much.
When you pack smart, you can save. You saw just the boots of the lady passenger set off the alarm, the metal detector. So her boots had to be removed, checked. They had to go through the X-ray. It took an extra 3 or 4 minutes just for that. So if you add pivoted liquid gels or aerosols, that has to be removed from the bag and thrown away. It's another 2 minutes. And when it's busy, like it will be at Christmas time, these few minutes that are lost here and there can make a big difference in the fluidity of the checkpoint. You saw the other passenger went through in probably a minute and 20 seconds. And the female passenger went through in 3, 4, 5 minutes. Physical search can happen, there are 2 ways. You can be randomly selected, and there's nothing you can do about that. The only thing you can do is be aware that you may be physically searched, or you're not surprised, or you're not anxious or angry. So passengers should be aware that there could be a random selection for a physical search. The other option is that if after the wanding, there's still an alarm, it's still beeping, or there are other causes that may suggest to screening officers that the physical search is required, then it can happen. And when it's available, we have full body scanners as an option. The body scanner were put here at the airport at the end of January of 2010. There are 2 types of body scanners. There's a millimeter wave full body scanner and the what we call the backscatter body scanner. The backscatter uses X-ray technology. So low level of radiations will be projected on the passenger's body and an image will be created. We can't use that in Canada. What we use is millimeter wave, and these are radio frequency waves that are projected on the passenger's body in the booth that you see at the checkpoint. And these waves bounce off the body. They're recaptured by an antenna, and a silhouette of the passenger's body is recreated. If there's anything concealed, and the screening officer would see it. That's the technology we use. There's no health concerns for that. Before going to the airport this holiday season, I invite passengers to go on our website, talk to travel agents, talk to the airlines to make sure that they know what to bring and what not to bring in their carry-on bags to ensure a quick and efficient screening process.